Hello, Paso. This is Wicked Ink 915, tattoo artist out of the borderland. I specialize in custom tattoos and digital art for band logos, business logos, and personalized art. Find me on Instagram at Wicked Ink underscore 915 or under Wicked Vinyl Creation to schedule appointments for your next tattoo or to get your personalized merch such as stickers, t-shirts, mugs, and patches. Thank you and have a great day.
We are back here at our home, the Rock House Dive Bar Kinch venue. We have a very special episode today. It is a second in a major series of Southwest Powerfest episodes. This is our special guest cosplay panel. We have our all four cosplay judges here. We have Miss Reina.
Hello.
We got JTaps.
Hey, how's it going?
We got Killer Galaxy.
Hey.
And of course, last but not least, the head boss in charge, Miss Lexiii Soft.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Doing very swell.
I'm glad you guys came out today. I appreciate you coming out on a weekday. So as far as the cosplay goes, how'd you guys get into this? I know you guys have varying levels of experience, so I guess I got the same couple questions here for all you guys, but I guess when did you guys first get interested in cosplay? And then how did you get into it? And then how did you go from being a fan of it to, oh shit, I'm gonna make a costume now and start doing this for real?
Well, I honestly started firstly watching anime, falling in love with it. I would say my first anime was like My Future Diary. So it wasn't like freaking, what do you say, like the best, like the best anime there is out there, but it was more like I just loved it because it was so different. And that's why I fell in love with anime so much. So I ended up not doing cosplay for like maybe another like 7, 8 years until I realized that like I can totally be I can totally be them. Like I can totally do that. I have friends here that love to cosplay, and I had a couple of friends reach out to me and just help me out with my first cosplay, and that's kind of how I got into it, honestly.
So you're kind of the rookie of the team, is that safe to say?
Definitely rookie. I think here I'm the most rookie, but I feel so honored to be invited. That means that I did a good job, at least at my first one?
So how long did it take you to make that first costume?
Oh, that gives me like, it makes me all shaky because it did take a bit. It took about 5 months, which is not too bad, but it's because the reason it took that long is because I would work with one of my friends every 2 weeks. So it became like a routine every 2 weeks, like I would say Monday and Thursday, and we would work on the hair. I don't know if you guys know who Jinx is, but I have never seen hair so long. It drags to the ground, and not only that, it has like tubes and bullets, like bullet shells on it. She has two braids that obviously get really messy, so you need a lot of stuff to try to keep the hair there. I had to learn a lot about wigs. I had no idea that you needed like crimpers. I had no idea that you needed specific items to make wigs. So that's what took a little bit, getting all the stuff. And then the boots. Boots made out of scratch. Not completely. Like I bought them off Amazon, but like a base boot and trying to get all these pieces to stay on and hopefully hoping at the con they don't fall off because we all know that super glue isn't like the best. We need that concrete I think it's like concrete cement. I think it's something like that. It's
Rubber
probably
cement? Or-
yeah, like something around that. It's better than the best super glue, I would say, and it definitely kept my boots together because obviously like the boots you're walking around in them all day. So not only that, super glue and like hot glue melts. Oh yeah, like even with I ended up getting her gun, uh prop gun that was completely like honestly, I know they had like made a mistake. The I think the animators made a mistake because that gun was not supposed to be that big. Like it was honestly freaking huge. I would go up and walk around AnimeCon and all these people would come up to me and I'd be like, I got you. And it's like this big weapon that like is bigger than my head. I'm like, there's no way she was carrying this around, like nothing, doing freaking flips and stuff, like nothing. So that took a while because it was 3D printed, but honestly, it was worth it. It looks amazing. It did melt in the heat,
How bad?
unfortunately. It was just the hold, like where you hold the gun. I would say like there's sides on it that are like quote unquote wood. It's not real wood, but it's wood, and it ended up melting because of like my grip, moving it around, holding it, and the heat definitely like was its last straw. It just gave out. But honestly, it gave out when I was already done with the anime con, so I was like, okay, everyone got the good part of the gun. But see, like it was only 3 things, and that each took like a month and a half.
Ouch.
Insane, right? Like, and honestly, for it being that, I chose one of the hardest cosplays to start off with. My friend kept telling me, he's like, are you sure? I am willing to help you through everything. But let me tell you that this is going to be the hardest cosplay ever. And well, I went through with it and people saw, people liked it, and that means I'm doing something good. So
Now, was this the one
I'm
in
ready to
June?
do.
Was this out House Anime in June, or which show was this you were at?
This was January, March. Yeah,
Oh, House of
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con.
May, right? I'm pretty sure it was in May. Yeah, Comic-Con.
Okay, yeah.
But
I was
that
there on
wasn't my
Sunday.
first. That wasn't my first like convention. I went to the one last year.
Okay.
It was really fun. It was my first one, but it is a lot of work. It is, even if you're not going as like a cosplayer, like you still so much to like find parking, get there. You know, not only that, like getting inside, like getting searched, making sure you don't have anything, and then you walk in and there's so many like it's crowded. You need your bracelet. They started giving out these hospital bracelets that you gotta keep on the whole week, and if you take it off, you will not be let back in. Let me tell you, that is insane, but that's how serious these like conventions get.
Well,
They
we'll
really
get you
want.
guys. We're gonna give you guys like vendor passes. We're gonna have a nice little layman's for you guys. Make it all professional.
Oh yeah,
And as
definitely.
far as cost goes, I know you talked about the downtown, the parking, the fees, all that stuff. No pay to park here. 15 in advance, 20 at the door. Get them online. $15, no fees. Pay like that.
That would have been real useful.
Well, eventually they won't do that. Their hands are tied on that, I'm sure. But so that was your first convention. So without giving it away, what do you have in store for PowerFest without like spoiling it too much?
So I really fell in love with this new anime on Netflix. It's not just on Netflix, but I watch it on Netflix. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna give it out because there's so many characters in it, but I really want to be one of the characters in Dandaran. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
There you go.
I know you said you had a poll on there. I'm like, I saw people voted on that one. I cannot wait to see it. I really like the anime. It's so weird. I really like the like, let me take your pickle or whatever they say. It's really funny. It's really different. But I want to do something like that just because it's like, honestly, like I don't know if you've seen it, any of you guys, but it's a really different, like the style.
Like, speak a little louder.
The character designs are really nice. I would recommend it.
Got one planned already from down that on, so I'm excited about that.
Well, pass the mic to JTaps over there. That's, I guess, same questions for you. What intrigued you? How and when did you get started? And
So I got started. I actually did not get into anime fully until my last year of high school. I was one of those kids where I would be like, "Oh, I don't really like the Japanese cartoons or anything," but here I am watching Dragon Ball Z and like secretly watching Sailor Moon, and yet I'm still like that same way. I had a friend in high school who got me into Naruto. That was probably the first like real like series that I ended up like completely going through and just finishing and everything. He got me into it because there was these Naruto Ninja Storm games, and I just remember the little like cutscenes that they had in it. I was like, "This is beautiful. This is amazing. Like, I like how it looks." and he convinced me to go to it was an older convention in Las Cruces, I believe. I don't remember if it was I think it was the Las Cruces one. It was called LCAD. And I dressed up as Asuma, who's like a trainer. He's the one that trains Shikamaru. And that costume, I still to this day don't know how I was able to do that. I did have help from an uncle, like a late uncle. So again, cosplay is very, very like special to me. And he helped me in one night make that costume. We painted. We somehow just worked with anything that was inside the house. For some reason, my dad had a fragment vest. I still don't understand why he had that. So the fragment vest worked perfectly. Little did I know that in cosplay, you could do stuff to make things easier. I was wearing a 50-pound fragment vest to make the whole, like, what is it, like their uniforms and all that they wear. Going through a convention the whole time with 50 pounds on my back. And I learned later that, like, you can make cosplay so much easier. But yeah, that first cosplay was, like, super special to me. And
What convention was that?
it was LCAD. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember what the abbreviation was for, but it was one that was ran at
Was it Las
the.
Cruces Anime Days? Was that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It was pretty far back. Showing some age here, but yeah, it was pretty far back. But really cool. It was done at NMSU, and it was the first time I ever done a con. And like from that day, I just loved cons. I had traveled to different ones, done multiple cosplays. Um, and personally for me, I didn't really get into like the whole like doing like cosplay like consistently and all that stuff until more recently. Um, Before I was a pretty bigger guy. I was 285 pounds at my peak,
Lightweight.
and well, for my size, it was pretty like yeah, a bigger size, and I was always feeling like not the best in some like some costumes. I would have to like use a rope to keep it together and stuff like that, and that just didn't feel good. Then finally, I like worked on myself physically and all that, and from there, I just was like, you know what? I really enjoy this hobby of like cosplaying. I just want to consistently like start working on certain stuff. Like I want to be these characters that I love in medias, whether that's video games, animes, shows, movies, whatever it is. I've been like just trying to go through a roster of stuff that I've been wanting to be, and that's where that all came in.
So how many have you done so far?
Ugh. As far as like very complicated ones, most of my costumes aren't too complicated. And that's something that like I'm trying to work towards a little bit more. But I've done, I want to say it's over 20 to like, yeah, there's been over 20 cosplays within my
Over how
time.
many years approximately?
I want to say we are at, let's see, it was like 2000. Oof. I want to say it's now been 13 years, not consistently, but about like 12 to 13.
Damn.
Uh, so again, not consistently. Like this past 2, 3 years, I've been trying to do more consistent, like at least like 4 cosplays per year, or 5, even 5 at times. But we're just seeing where we're going with that. I'm learning to spend more time on a cosplay to kind of like give it more of a like high quality, and that's something I need to learn. I'm just like yesterday I did some crunch on a hand sew session because I have like someone else coming in to air spray me and stuff like that on a bodysuit, and I was like, I need to fix this. I need to fix this. I need to fix this. Stood up till 3:30, trying to figure out, is this the right way to do it? Is this the right way to do it? And it's just about trial and error. But once you finish your cosplays or once you get that thing, it's so rewarding.
Nice. So what can we expect from you? Any sneak peeks coming up for Southwest?
So I was just discussing it with Soft Lexiii. I wanted to do my Dandadan. Funny enough, there's a character. I mean, I'm already gonna be doing it for a convention coming up in 2 weeks. Out of
that at?
town. Um, gonna out myself a little bit, but it's Ecchi Expo. It's a 18 plus anime convention. There's a character that's gonna start premiering in this new season, named Evil Eye. His name's Gigi, the actual character, but the variant that I'm doing is Evil Eye. I kind of want to bring him into here, but then there's also some other like ideas. I'm still in the idea, like in the planning phase. I want to do a Juji Ito character, or maybe a variant of my Ryu, because the Ryu is like one of the more recognizable ones,
definitely.
and that I do. A couple projects, stuff like that, that are coming up. But for here, I'm still not sure.
All right.
We'll see.
I guess so. All right. So pass the mic, Miss Killer Galaxy. Same questions. How'd you get started? What was your first official costume and convention and whatnot?
So my first cosplay, I want to count this as a cosplay. I was like what 7 or 8, and I did I did Rarity from My Little Pony. So I've loved doing characters ever since.
Counts.
Yeah, okay, bet. So that was like my first ever one. I had my mom help me make the dress of like from the Equestria Girls. It was like one of the movies that was coming out. And every time it was like my birthday, I always just wanted to like do a character because I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do it. Like that's so like, they say me core. And I would get so excited. And then like as I got older, I stopped. And then it was maybe during quarantine I started cosplaying again. And it was when I found out about My Hero Academia. So that was like not my first anime, but it was like the anime that got me into cosplay. I did like just a regular shirt, and I did like a wig of Ochaku with like flowers and like that cute makeup. Like I don't know if you usually like seeing it, but I would do like that, and then I would start taking it serious like later on. And then I really just didn't like start like really getting into everything. It wasn't until like 2023 when I started like seeing people like making their own boots, like for certain cosplays. Like for example, for Ochako, she would do like the little space boots that she has, and I was like, oh, I can make that. And I just go for it. And I'm a very crafty person. So since I'm like always drawing and stuff, I'm always like painting, I'm always like just doing anything with my hands. I'm like, okay, I can make this. And I took a tutorial and I figured it out, and then I did it. I had like made like Uraka's boots in like 2 days for like one of my first out of town cons. It was in McAllen. I think it was called Anime Fiesta. And man, it was amazing because I got to meet like the voice actor of Deku, and he like loved it, and it was so fun. So when I just got to experience that little moment, that's when I realized like, okay, I want to do more cosplays, but not only just for the fun of it. I also like really loved like seeing my favorite voice actors of my favorite characters like see it and like be like, oh wow, like you did this. And it's like, yeah, like I did it because you inspire me with this character. You make like this character feel like, great. So that's why I like doing this character. So that would be like my biggest thing of what got me into cosplay.
So approximately how many costumes have you done?
Oh my gosh. I want to say the best, maybe 30. My recent one was at Anime El Paso. I did Amy Rose, but it was like a different version. It was Lady of the Lake, Miss Nimu. So she's from Sonic and the Dark Knight. And she's like basically the ones that grants Sonic a sword so that he can like basically, attack the others. I loved her design because I'm like one of the persons that likes to go all out. So I loved her design. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go just as Amy Rose because her voice actor was gonna be there that day. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna just go as Amy Rose. I'm gonna go as Lady of the Lake. So I started from scratch the dress, and I did the dress from scratch. I did the top from scratch. Also the wig, the headband, everything that was like on there. The only thing was just like the shoes, but everything else like I had done from scratch because I really wanted to like impress the voice actor with the best I could. So that was probably like the recent one out of like my 30 or 35 cosplays that I have. Yeah, I did. I placed what was it? Honorable mention. I got an honorable mention. Yeah, it was really cool. I was really happy because like I never had gotten that in a while. Well, not a while, but I had gotten first place at another con. But that was like the first ever time like I actually got like recognized for something like that. So it was like the best feeling ever.
So how
But
long
yeah,
did that costume take approximately?
I want to say 2 months, maybe like a month and a half. Because I would procrastinate because I also had work. So I really kind of just con crunched it the last week and just finished the wig and the like little details of the dress like from there. I really love con crunching.
So how many years have you been doing the cosplay?
estimated, I want to say to count since, okay, so for 3 years. For 3 years, yeah, to actually count it as like professional, yeah.
And you have over 30?
I don't know how I did it.
That's some serious mileage right there.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, Miss Lexi, our main event over here. How are you tonight?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. So I appreciate you not only joining us here, but you send this whole crew here for us. This is going to be pretty cool. So how long have you been, or I'd like to start the same format. When did you first have the interest and make your first costume?
I started in 2021. It took me a good bit, a lot of convincing from people because I started like watching anime and I really liked it and decided to like dress up as characters but not technically cosplay, kind of like a closet cosplay or like what I think that the characters would wear. And people really wanted me to cosplay like with wigs and makeup and all that. So I decided to do that. First ever one was 02. And I loved it, but just like Reina said, wigs, oh my god, especially long ones. I have bought in like 3 different 02 wigs because of it, like tangled, crazy, and oh my god.
So how many? So the 02 week, the really long one. So
Yeah.
on a good year, how many cons could you get through with that with 1 week if you had to replace it?
If I take care of it, I don't take care of my wigs.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm like really bad with like because I have so many of them that like sometimes I forget that I have them and they're like in my closet and they get tangled and I'm like, oh no, well, gotta buy a new one. But the first one I took care of for like about a year and then I bought another one and then that one got messed up at a convention, so then I bought another one and that one's okay so far, but I haven't been using it, so
So how many cosplays have you done, Pop, since you started to talk to them?
ooh. Oh, I don't know. I'd probably say about 30 as well. And I have like
Does that include the
5
closets or
different
is that everything?
everything. And I have like 5 different ones coming to my house as we speak. So
You do other
I
stuff too, not just anime. Like you do the Halo and you do the
yes,
one,
I'm
right?
working on Master Chief right now. So
Nice.
hopefully I can have that one ready for Powerfest. We'll
That'd be
see.
awesome.
Mhm.
So we got anime represented, we got gaming represented.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's what I'm curious. So we have kids and adult contests here. So so if I'm a kid or an adult, we'll say let's say for a kid, do one for kids and one for adults. As judges, what would you guys look for?
Well, every judge is gonna judge it differently. All of the judges are gonna be new to judging, so I'm gonna make a rubric for them. So kind of to help them out with how to judge things. It honestly depends on how many people attend. If it's a lot, then we'll judge by if they make their cosplays. If not, then how they present themselves, how they act as the character, things like that. We won't really know until the day of. So, but yeah, everybody judges things very differently. I judge it by how they act, what they made on the cosplay, the wig, makeup, how accurate it is. Um,
I would say the exact same thing. I would judge it by, more so the creativity. I've been looking more into that because, I mean, a lot of people put their work and they like try to show you too whenever like you're up on the stage and you're like watching them seeing like, oh, like how'd you make this? And then they explain to you and it's like wow, you really put dedication to that. So I would for sure say creativity, but agree also if it's only a little bit of people. Um about how they act, how they, like, perform as the character, like, are they really into the character or, are they just, like, I would say, like, most so that. I know what you say.
Again, this is gonna be the first time I actually do judging. But I've been around a lot of people that have shown like different like the Rubik's, the requirements, stuff like that. I'm hoping that we can kind of like just welcome people to kind of like just compete, show what they got. No pressure on anything, but I know that sometimes there's some like crazy stuff, like whether the costume stays on fully, it doesn't when you're moving on. There's a lot of times where it's that intimidating giant stage, and you come up, and something falls off, and you had like the most A plus like costume,
Yep.
and that stuff comes into factor. We're hoping to kind of just make sure that everyone's welcome into it. I also agree with the creativity. I like the idea of like people like, how did you end up making this like this piece? And then they tell me like, oh, well, this is from like this is one that I actually like saw. It's like this is actually like a pan, like for like the restroom, like for like older people, and I was able to craft this into this like hat and all that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like doing stuff like that.
So the bedpans,
It's
what you're saying?
yeah, like the bedpans.
Wow.
And I was like,
That's crazy.
and they made
That's
this
for
like
originality.
cool. I think it was for a Bloodborne costume, and I was like, that's how they made that shape for the hat to like stay on the cloth. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's the most random idea. I like it. Let's see how that goes. But no, it's the creativity for sure. And again, like presenting yourself. I feel like embodying the character and stuff like that is very fun. And I would definitely for the kids. I like them to like hey, be the character. Like see like I know that they love that character. Show it. Like that'd be fun.
It will be also my first time judging, but I also do want to take into fact how many people there are, as well as I am excited to see people's creativity. Like, that's exactly why I like going to cons. I like going and seeing what people have out there, what people think about, what people like. It's it's just a bunch of like it's so unique, and seeing it from a judge perspective, not in a way like I'm being like, oh, it better be perfect. No, no, I'm being oh, like I cannot wait to see. And then if you do, participate in it's the competition, right? Okay. I'll use that term. It's a little competition, and I cannot wait to see like how much people really like want to do it and enjoy it. Like that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, so at these conventions, do all you guys just go as guests, or do some of you have your own tables, or you guys sell like your 8x10s and whatnot, or have you guys turned
Well,
this to a business at all?
Well, for me personally, no, I mainly just go to just honestly dress up, see what's going on. But there's a lot of like people to support, and there's a lot of people in this community, especially El Paso, that like sell their stuff. And it's always good to like network, talk to them, stuff like that. So there's always like opportunities, projects, whether it becomes doing something at the con or doing something outside. Myself, like I said, all I do is really I don't really sell any products. I don't really do anything like that. Or like art. I wish I was an artist. That'd be nice. But no, but I love supporting it. And I go to cons to just see everyone's like work, whether that's a cosplay, if they're making little like whether that's like a knickknack, earring, whatever it is that they're working on, art. It's just fun to support it.
How about the rest of you guys? You guys do any pro stuff, or is it just Concast, or do or have any of you guys ever had a booth?
Go ahead first, and I'll go back.
Yeah, I had a booth at Anime Mundo. And because of that, I've been able to like make it a business, so I can like use it for like my income tax and stuff like that, which is really cool, a deductible. But yeah, my first ever booth was at Mundo, and I was able to
Was
sell
that this year, or
prints.
wait?
Was it
Last year.
Last year.
Last
Last
year.
year.
Alright.
Yeah, it's gonna be happening again in
Yeah,
October.
October.
Yeah. But yeah, I was able to sell prints of myself. I also had friends that do art that I was able to sell their art as well, and other things that I sell. So yeah, I've had a booth before, and it's really fun whenever you like have one, because you get to like sell your own things that you make, or that like even clothing or cosplays that you don't want anymore. You could sell them and make some easy money.
No, real quick now about the whole booth thing. Like you said, you sell your 8x10s or whatever, or other people's art. Now, do you ever offer to do cosplays, or do you sell, hey, I got a cosplay kit? Or I know some people that have done that. Have you done anything like, oh, I'll make your cosplay, or in your case, you like autograph it and sell it on eBay? Like,
I autograph. I haven't like made people's cosplays. The only ones that I've done are for my like family, brothers, and things like that. But yeah, I haven't like told people like, hey, I could do your cosplay. I don't think I would. If anything, I could do like makeup and wigs, but I would let other people do that, because there's others that can do like 3D printing and sewing and stuff, and I'm not like the greatest at it.
well, I figured the least you guys sell prints. I mean, does it help? Does it help absorb some of the cost of making the outfit?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's depends on how many you could sell, but you gotta get creative with your prints. You can't just like selfie. You know, it has to be something not professional, but something kind of along those lines. I've been able to do professional shoots at my house, so like anybody can do it.
So how many prints do you keep right now? Like how many of your cosplays do you have like
Let me think.
professional prints of?
I'd say like 6 or 7
Okay.
different photos. Yeah.
And that's something we bringing those to sell at the Powerfest.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, Killer Galaxy. I know you chomp at the bit.
So I've never done a booth, but I will say this: before I started the cosplaying like fully, I would actually try to sell my art. I do draw, like I said, but it wasn't going good, so that's why I kind of just moved closer towards the cosplaying like community. I would love to get back into it though. I loved it. It was fun because man, I love art. So I want to. If I have the opportunity, I'll probably like cosplay at the same time while selling my art. I've seen multiple people do that.
It's very smart.
Yeah, it is. So definitely I want to do something like that, but that's the only thing I have ever experienced for me. Yeah.
Well, we can all talk off mic. But I got opportunities outside of Southwest Powerfest. You guys are interested in vending, so we'll talk after.
Do you want to go?
Well, I am actually a part of an ongoing like booth for the conventions that I'm doing right now. I'm a part of Kiki's Cafe. I'm doing it actually this Saturday and Sunday at Albuquerque at Fusion Tune. Albuquerque.
Nice.
Yeah, go support me if you like to see cat girls, because I'll be a little cat girl there. It's honestly just a little lounge. Luckily, like, we just invite people just to stay and talk with us, take photos, you know. It is gonna be in effect the cafe in 2026. It's like a cat girl. It's gonna be a cat girl cafe, but the cat girls aren't gonna be serving the food. They're gonna have robots. So the cat girls are just gonna be there looking good, basically. That's gonna be me. And so yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. This is gonna be my second time being in a booth.
Nice.
So
That's cool. So Lexi, before I forget, we talked the other day. So you have a bit of a musical background, a little metalhead background. So
Yes.
still
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, I'm a big metalhead. I've been for a few years already. I would come to the Rock House like every weekend, like 2 years ago. Yeah.
You said you play instruments too, or
Yeah, I used to, not anymore. I learned piano first in middle school and then guitar in high school and then drums recently, but I don't stick to it cuz I just I have a problem with like starting different hobbies and then like kind of forgetting about them. But I have like a guitar and I have a drum set and a keyboard, so I can play. I just choose not to, I guess.
are you done for? You're gonna go back to it, or are you done for good? You think, or
I've been wanting to get a new keyboard so I could try that again because I think that was like one that I connected to the most out of like all of them. But if I have more time, I think I would practice drums.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a bunch of power metal bands coming up. Might need some symphonic keys. So
Yes, very excited to hear them.
A little bit of guitar.
what was that?
Keys.
Give me my.
Oh, sorry. I used to do a little bit of like guitaring and keys too. Never took off with a band or anything like that, but I have some history with like like rock music and stuff like that. I was just talking to Lexi earlier about it. I used to work in Phoenix for a show. It was an online show where it was like I think it still goes by Heavy Metal Television, and it was like a 24-hour stream thing that was happening. But it was a lot of cool experiences. Was able to like meet a lot of like cool bands like Coheed and Cameron. I believe we actually got to talk to Alice Cooper too in an interview. Little things like that. But it was a group of 4 people running a script, editing, slotting in music videos for 24 hours, and like having like filming and all that stuff. But again, like rock and all that stuff has always been a part of like my life. So
Now you big Coheed and Cambria fan?
actually, I am. So that was a fun one to actually meet.
They have their own. I think it's still going. They have their own cruise that has a bunch of cosplay stuff involved in it.
Yeah, actually,
Six Man does that one.
yeah,
Norwegian.
That's cool. That's cool. Like, it's out of the United States, though, right? Or
Yeah, out of Miami, I think. Well, I'm a big wrestling fan, so I've been on the Chris
oh,
Jericho cruise 3 times. And Six Man, the company that does them, they Coheed and Cambria is one of the many ones they do. They do like when they did
yeah.
Kids Cruise, they retire like
Let's
rock
get
and
let's
metal.
get more cosplayers in metal and rock. That'd be fun.
Yeah, do it. That's what we're trying to do. Like, I'm trying to with this whole event here. I mean, it was Danny's idea, but I was trying to bring the whole Comic Con vibe, the anime, and we get some comic stuff cool. But the wrestling, the bands, is we got fire dancers, just everything you can. Just trying to hope we get something for everybody. That's the idea. I think you guys are gonna fill a huge part of that void there.
Cool. Excited for sure.
So anything, and do you guys have any other conventions coming up between now and then, or
Well, I'd mentioned that I'm going to a Etchy Expo
yeah, that one, yeah, you did.
in Dallas. Other than that, it's gonna be just some local ones. I'm trying to go out to Albuquerque. They have like a horror con that's coming up. I forget what it's called, but it has like the whole cast of the Terrifier.
Now, is that Scott, the same guy that does Albuquerque Comic Con?
Yeah, I think so. But they're gonna have the whole Terrifier cast there, and I'm like trying my best to just go road trip there and get there.
Now,
But
is Last Cruises coming soon, or I haven't seen anything about that.
that one's gonna be in August, I believe.
Okay,
How did it pass?
Oh, did it pass already? Oh,
Or
I,
I saw the
I'm thinking
announcement
it's
for
either.
Epcon 2026.
I'm thinking it's August 8th, if I saw correctly. But if it did pass, I'm not too sure. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit up Tucson myself between now and then.
Cool.
Have you guys ever done that one before? Or
The Tucson's which one again?
Tucson Comic Con?
Oh, it's just Tucson Comic
Yeah,
Con?
that's more cosplay for. I mean, that's more comic artists and cosplay. Less. Well, they have some celebrities, but it's more artists, writers, and cosplay.
yeah.
No, that sounds fun. I think I have a friend in Tucson. I think he's posted images one time of like his costumes there and all that. But I haven't checked it out myself or seen too much into it.
I've only done that one twice, but I've seen some impressive groups. Like there was a firefighter group, and there's a chick. She was a firefighter, but she did She-Ra, but instead of the crown, she had a golden fire helmet.
That's the part of creativity we're
Yeah.
talking about. You want to see those like
No, it
creative.
was like a 5-year-old kid. They painted gold instead of 30 fire department. That was like the coolest thing I thought. And
Yeah.
I'm a big Star Wars fan. They had I mean the Star Wars groups are big everywhere, but they had a nice little pub. They had a Rev and a Bastila, which you don't see too often. I was like, oh, that's pretty badass.
Cool.
Actually, one of the coolest ones I saw there, it was just a customer, but James O'Barr, the guy who made The Crow.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this dude does full Eric Draven cosplay with the tombstone, and he custom made for the writer to sign.
Oh
I wish I
wow.
had taken a picture of it. It was so badass.
No, one thing that's fun is when you the voice actors are there of the character that you're like portraying and all that, and they're just like right away like, "Come over here, I'm gonna sign that for you," or I want a picture with you" and stuff like that. And it's like, You don't want me to pay or anything?" I was like, "No, I just want you over here." Like, it's honestly a trick if you want an autograph. Just saying.
Right?
There you go. I've noticed even at Comic Cons, not just anime, but just regular cartoons. I've seen like voice actors who do more prominent, not just anime, but old school cartoons, video games.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the where trends are shifting nowadays, or just easier to book.
Well,
these guys?
just geek culture in general. That's what it is. It's just you want to bring all the uh, people have different fandoms, people have different things they're into. So like those cons that like go on and bring different like archetypes is good. I usually go to this like San Japan in San Antonio. And what's cool about there is that they get like actual studio representatives to go. So like last year they had Trigger, I think a Studio Trigger. They make the Kill la Kill, Cyberpunk, uh, Delicious Dungeon, all that stuff. They had the president there, like from Japan, along with some animators. And one thing about there is that like when they get like these Japanese guests and everything, they're so nice. They're always about like they want to meet like all the fans. They want to meet everyone. For the most part, like I don't think I got charged for any of the autographs from the producers and all that stuff. They were just like, "Oh yeah, come here." Like, well, we'll sign.
So it wasn't that expensive? 'Cause I'm thinking, oh, guys from Japan, they must have spent a fortune on it.
Well, they spent a lot because they got like bands. They got like a band from I think they're called Burnout Syndrome, and they do like some theme songs for Haikyuu and Dr. Stone. They got like bands like that. Then they get like Teddy Lloyd who does like the Panty and Stocking like electronic music in it. So they just get some crazy, crazy guests. I don't know how they do all the money. Yet I'm only spending, like, if you're early, I'm only spending like $70, $80 to go see concerts, to go see all these like studio heads, to see all these like different like events that happen. It's pretty fun.
Sounds like a good time. Yeah, San Antonio, I haven't been there in a while, but last time I was there in 2017 for Alamo City Comic Con, and I've heard they had like something like 13 cons a year in San Antonio. Like the market was huge. Is it still the same way?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they have like some sort of event every other month, and they're pretty big events. I know that there's other cities. I don't know if anyone else has been to like a bigger con and all that. You mentioned that you went to which one was it?
Anime Fiesta.
Anime Fiesta
Yeah.
over in Allen. Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's in McAllen, Texas. It's like the lower Texas area. They have a lot of cons too. But the one that I've noticed that constantly does is Florida. Like Florida has a lot, and Dallas, yeah. Florida, California, those are the ones that like are nonstop each month. And honestly, I want to go live over there just so I can be there each month.
So in the anime world, so I'm more familiar with the comic side. Like in the Comic Con world, obviously like San Diego, New York, Emerald City, the Dragon Con, Atlanta. Those are some C2E2. Like, what are the heavyweights in the anime world as far as conventions go?
Like, what do you mean? Like, as far as convention wise, like
what are the bigger ones?
Oh.
Like the big.
Yeah,
Like I know it's not El Paso. But,
yeah. Yeah, it would have to be New York Comic Con. That's like the biggest known one. I mean, other than San Diego, but New York Comic Con.
I would say Dallas too.
Dallas?
Fun, yeah. I always see like, because I know a lot of people in Dallas. So like I see how packed it is there and all the voice actors and stuff. So like I know that one's a hit, and I would love to go there one day. It looks really fun.
New York.
As far as anime, I would say it's gonna be like anime. The one in LA, it just passed recently. Anime Expo, I think it is. And then there's like SakuraCon over in Seattle. Those are like the big giants. I'm trying to think of other ones that are
is
just.
Otakon still a thing? The one that was in Baltimore? Is that?
I don't know if Otacon's still a thing, to be honest. I would imagine so. It was pretty big, but that I'm not too sure about.
Oh, I remember. It was there's one I was remembering. It was like held by Crunchyroll. It was in yeah, you know what I'm talking about? It was like near San Diego. No, I'm a liar. It's near San Francisco. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I forgot. It was like a Crunchyroll one, and that one was pretty big because not only did they have like their panels, they had like bands, they had their voice actors, but they even had like a really cool arcade, and it was free, and it was like for like Japanese arcades. So that was really fun for me. And then like, you had your maid cafes and all that stuff. But no, that was like really fun, especially if it was free. That's the one I would say.
Well, actually, you just reminded me of something. So are all of you gamers?
Yes.
All right, so starting with Lexi. So what games are you into? What's your console? What's your fix right now?
Well, I'm an Xbox lover, obviously. Halo. If you look at like all of my posts, it's always Halo related because that's my thing. So yeah, anything that's Xbox. I also am a big Nintendo gamer. I used to have a PC, but I don't have one anymore, so I just stick to Xbox and Nintendo. I'm a huge Kirby, Mario fan, Sonic. I'm big on like Fortnite right now, Halo, obviously. Doom, I love Doom. I haven't gotten the new one, but I've heard really good things about it and hope I can get it soon.
I used to play a lot of Fortnite myself with my kids. I haven't in quite a while, but that was like our thing.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
real
build
fun.
with crap, but I could shoot.
Yeah, I don't do no build. Like I can't do that. Yeah.
Okay. For real, it has. Mine. Oh my gosh, I'm a huge Sonic fan. I mean, just from the fact that you already know, but I'd have to say the one that was like constantly was Overwatch. I love. You've never heard? You need to play it. It's so good. I mean, it's a little different now, but no, as far as like Overwatch is my thing, and I really want to cosplay Diva. I want to actually make her mech. That's like one of my biggest goals, to make her mechanical too. But yeah, it would have to be Overwatch, Sonic, Mario as well a little bit. I didn't grow up too much with this, more with Sonic, and a little bit of Halo as well. Yeah, I'd have to remember every other game that I have like saved somewhere.
To my Xbox app right now.
Yeah, going through my Xbox. Oh, there's actually one that I was really, really into. It's Cuphead. I love Cuphead. Yeah, I was actually playing it like a couple of days ago with my nephew, and I was actually watching like the creators of Cuphead. Yeah, they were like playing it, and dude like had so many tricks. He was like basically skipping each part of the game, and I'm like, how? But you know what? They're the creators. You can do try hards basically. Oh, that Cuphead and Sonic are my best ones.
All right, JTaps, what you got?
So right now, pretty busy on stuff. So I just play multiplayer games lately. It's been Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, and Dead by Daylight. Still play that game for some reason. But I was really into JRPGs. Like big ones were like I was playing Metaphor recently, and like really big on like the Yakuza series. That's like one of my all-time favorite series.
So where should okay? So I haven't played those games. I bought them almost all of them really cheap off GOG. So just start with the number 0 or
Zero. Start with Zero. It's kind of like the gateway in. It's not the first game, but it is like a prequel to everything. It's zany, it's wacky, but once you get through it all, it's an addicting story and
'cause I
stuff.
heard that initially it replaced the Shenmue series. Is that true?
I'm sorry?
I heard that initially replaced the Shenmue series. Is that true?
In a sense, because
I'm
it's
a
very
big Sega
similar.
fanboy, so I gotta ask this question.
Yeah, you know, same. I mean, I'm also big on like Sega, Yakuza, all that's Sonic, Yakuza, all that stuff from Sega. But yeah, unfortunately with Shenmue and all that, it kind of has the same like it's kind of like lives in spirit to the game because it is a little bit different. It's a little bit more that it has like all these different like side content. That's a big thing about it. Side content, and then you have your main story. But again, it is a brawler game. Like you're like fighting and doing stuff like that. But you're going through the days, going through different chapters.
Okay,
You're,
I can see that now. Okay.
yeah, so it's a little bit similar, but again, it lives in spirit. Other than that, I'm very big in fighting games. I used to compete a lot. I went to
Glad you brought that up. Keep going, bro.
yeah, I went
Back.
to DreamHack to go compete for it was Killer Instinct. Funny enough, I'm wearing the shirt right now. Like Killer Instinct, Pokken Tournament, Street Fighter, and Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I went to go compete for those in different places. Um, Again, the ones that I was really good at were the most niche ones, like Killer Instinct and Pokken for some reason. But had a history throughout my like life of playing fighting games. I do a lot of cosplays relating to fighting games lately. I do the Ryu, I do Dr. Faust, I do I have plans to do Jeddah. That's my big project coming up from Darkstalkers. So again, fighting games is like my true pride and joy and love.
Nice. How about you, Reina?
I'm very big on PlayStation. My dad was a very strict man about not having Xbox. He was like, if I see you ever playing on the Xbox, I don't even know. I was like, okay, I got you. But I really, really, really loved growing up on Call of Duty. I remember when the first game came out, I was in Germany. And then the second game, I was still in Germany. But this is Black Ops. I freaking love Call of Duty. I love first-person shooter games. I also really like Fortnite. Not that good, but I have a lot of skins, so just look at my skins. You'll think I'm good. And then exactly. I'm a I'll I have gritty, so like I have the best emo. Just kidding. Anyways, but I really like Minecraft. I really like to play online and stuff like those little mini games. I don't know if you've ever played the Minecraft mini games. They have like my favorite's the Hive, and I really like Death Run, but I also like the hide and seek. It's relaxing, a little competitive, but it's relaxing. I also really like Mario. I really like the Switch. I recently got into Smash Bros. I was like, I thought I was good, and then I played against my sister. Mind you, she is 9, and I lost horribly, so I
course.
really didn't want to play again. Yeah, so I didn't want to play again, but I ended up playing with my friends, and honestly, I'm not that bad. So,
I mean, yes. Who's your main?
Oh yeah, that's a good
No.
question.
Oh man, everyone should answer that. Who's your main in Smash? That's a good question.
You guys are gonna hate me.
Take my job, damn it.
Because y'all know Ness. I really like him. What about you?
Mother 3 is my favorite RPG ever. Mother 3, it's Earthbound. Like it was the game that didn't come to the United
Earthbound
States.
series, yeah.
The Earthbound series. For me, I main Pac-Man and Joker. Again, big RPG fan, and Pac-Man's just really fun to play. People get annoyed by that character, and I like it. And I like to play Little Mac. I also cosplayed Little Mac because I love it's one of my all-time favorite classic games is
Yes.
Punch Out.
Oh yeah, Lil Max really good.
Ooh, oh shoot. My main, Kirby right now, Sonic and Zelda. But more so I'm using Zelda. I've noticed I'm really good at it. I suck when I'm against my boyfriend, but I mean other than that, yeah.
So you mean Princess Zelda, right?
Huh?
Link
Oh
or
yeah, Princess Zelda. Oh yeah, no, Princess Zelda. Yeah. Which is funny because I'm not that into Legend of Zelda, but after like I was playing a little bit of Smash and like seeing about it, I was like, maybe I should start getting into it. It's not that bad. Never like really got into it, but just that. It's very long? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Noted.
my youngest kid was obsessed with Breath of the Wild. That's all I call it.
Oh. Okay, then I maybe should start taking into consideration.
Miss Lexi, what you got?
I have never played. Well, I mean, I played once and it was Kirby, but like I sucked at it and I said I'm never touching it again, so I haven't.
This is hard.
Yeah,
It is
it's
hard.
hard.
Very
You guys can be worse than me, I promise you. I'll second the Little Mac. Actually, believe it or not, when I play with my kids, I use Little Mac and Ryu. I wasn't good with either, but it was fun.
I like to play Ryu just because, again, a character I love and all that. I play him in Street Fighter a lot, especially the new one. I bet just because I like his new design so much, I was like, I'm gonna learn this character in this game because I dress up as him. Why didn't I play as him?
I feel like no matter how many years have gone by, if you play any Marvel game, or I'm sorry, any Capcom game, you can always default on Ken and Ryu, throw a Hadouken or an uppercut.
Yeah, it's super easy. It's basic. Everyone remembers the quarter motions and all that stuff.
Yeah.
As long as you know that stuff, you can play. But like when it comes to like the competitive side of the game, there are better characters
Oh, yeah.
and all that. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna play Ryu. I'm gonna play Ryu this game.
So, this may or may not happen. Well, I'm trying to make it happen. Full disclosure. I'm not advertising, but it's not confirmed. But if I were to get a gaming tournament affiliated with Southwest Powerfest, would you guys be down to play?
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely compete.
What
Is this
because we're
Smash
thinking either a
Bros?
Smash Brothers or a Street Fighter or something.
Smash Bros. Okay, so I
What
used
would be
to.
better, Street fight or a traditional fighter or Smash Bros? What would be better?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that could work, but again, you might have to get lane cables and stuff like that. It might be a little bit more complicated. I used to run tournaments in the past. I used to be with a group called 8-Bit Fix,
Okay.
and there's a lot of little ins and outs. We ran a Halo, funny enough, lane tournament, and that was a mess. But we got it to work eventually. Just more because you had to get so many televisions. You had to wire them up, make sure that there's no lag. That's one thing that a lot
Okay,
of
let's take the one TV options here.
So with that,
multiple's not
let's just
gonna
go with Smash Brothers. Again, Street Fighter is very popular here in El Paso too, and I feel like the other, like I guess if we're gonna just go with like the fighting game kind of side, those might be just the only two that I know for sure there'll be. But yeah, but I would say you could bring like a Tekken. I know a lot of people really enjoy that game.
Mhm.
But if we're trying to think of outside of fighting games and stuff like that, you could always bring like one of those like party games or something. I can't. Well, Mortal Kombat also.
I'm down with that,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
Yeah.
that would be for me personally. I prefer that, but I'm thinking what are the masses like? That's fine. You guys are more on.
Yeah.
I am.
No, I mean I just know that Smash Bros is very popular. So
Speaking
like
of Mortal Kombat, I'm thinking you need to do like a Melina or Katana cosplay. I've been thinking that all day. So now that you mentioned it,
I've been wanting to do
Okay.
Smoke.
what's it?
Smoke.
Say it again.
I've been wanting to do Smoke. He's my favorite character. I've even met the voice actor for him at Mundo.
Nice.
Yeah, I love his character design.
So you vote Mortal Kombat, you vote Street Fighter, you vote Mario Kart. This Galaxy, what do you?
I guess I would vote maybe Mario Kart, but yeah, Smash as well too. I'd do Smash.
Well, let's have a backup for Mario Kart because that might be a little too complex. So
Okay, yeah. Then I would say, I mean, this is just me, but that's because I love the game. I would say Overwatch. I haven't seen any Overwatch like competitions. Only out of town.
Apex is very
Apex.
popular.
Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Apex or Marvel Rivals. Don't you think?
That one too.
Like Marvel Rivals been getting really big. I would say
Okay.
Marvel Rivals too.
I know with those ones, those are like the kind of games that you need to have multiple televisions
Yeah.
to link together.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta stick to one screen because even that's probably pushing
But
it.
yeah, we'll brainstorm about it. We don't know yet, right? So we'll brainstorm.
So we're gonna try to make this happen. It's not official. We're definitely trying to make it happen. So
I played four of Mario Kart the other day because me and my friends we've been having a game night because well we used to have like obviously like our nights where we would make our cosplays, so they turned into game nights. So now we bring out the Wii, mostly the Switch though, because like I don't know if you guys know this, but the old Mario Kart is insanely hard. I
which you're talking
never
about the Super Nintendo one?
Hmm?
Is it talking about the Super Nintendo one or the N64? Which one are you talking about?
the one from the Wii. I have no idea which one it is, but like the Wii Mario Kart is so hard, and I never want to play it again. We all came in 12th, 11th, 10th, and 9th.
You
Like
found it
I wasn't
hard or
the
what?
only one who was bad. So no, I don't know. It was just so hard. Like we played on the Switch, and with the little controller, I think it's hard, but like it was not as hard as that will ever be. I think that was the hardest game I've ever played in my life, guys. You need to try it out. Don't like. I need you guys to know one of these days.
So how many nasty arguments have broken out over a game of Mario Kart in your lives?
Oh, I bet there's a lot. When you said older Mario Kart, I was like, oh yeah, the SNES one. That
I'm
one
older than
was
you guys, though.
horrible. Like I could not play.
See, I'm
And
okay
you were
with that
saying
one.
Wii.
The Super Nintendo one, like I'm good. I'm decent with that one. With the N64 one, I couldn't play worth shit. So I don't know what
Yeah.
happened between those two games, but
It was so much easier on the DS. Like, I remember playing it on the DS and it was so easy, but then, like, I don't know why, but the Wii just became, like, so hard. You gotta drive, you gotta go right, left to go straight. I'm like, what? What? Don't drive like that in real life, guys, please.
so we'll try to make this game thing happen. Real quick, just random questions then. Let's about Mortal Kombat. Everyone, favorite Mortal Kombat character to play with?
Smoke or Noob?
All right.
Oh, I don't know a lot. Lexi, you want to give me one that you think suit? Because Katana, really?
Good
Okay.
choice.
Okay.
I play a lot of Kung Lao, and some of like I know that there's a bunch of guest characters in those games now. Jason Voorhees was like the coolest.
That was fun.
The way that they put him in the game was the coolest thing. Like you die and you still get back up as long as you have like your meter and stuff. And I was like, this is the coolest character ever created in a fighting game. I love it.
I think for sure original Katana, and then also Scorpion, get over it. Sorry, I had to do it, right? He's the one who says it before I'm like wrong.
No, you got
And
it.
then as well as I really like Ghostface. They added him and he says some cool stuff.
I haven't played that version yet.
He looks fun.
Yeah, and
He looks fun.
he looks really dope, honestly. Like the way he fights, he looks really good. I'm like, yeah, like let me be Ghostface. But like
Yeah.
not for real. But in the game,
I'll
yeah.
second you on the Jason Voorhees. He's just straight up brutal.
Oh yeah, I know. He's crazy. He's crazy.
But for me personally, it always goes back to Mortal Kombat 2 because I try to play different characters, but it always comes back to number 1 Liu Kang, number 2 Melina because I just do best with those.
Oh yeah, the Shaolin monks were my character. I like Liu Kang and Kung Lao. I was that person. Like, I played Sub-Zero in the first one and Raiden because they were very easy to play. But after that, fun fact: Mortal Kombat was my first game ever in my life. Oh,
Really?
next to Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm loving all the Sega love here with the Sonic, man.
Yeah, but it was on the same day. I remember. I played Mortal Kombat and Sonic. I was young. I shouldn't have played Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's an interesting combination for a child, by the way. So, September 20th, Southwest Powerfest. From you guys as a group of individuals, as far as the cosplay portion goes, what can the guests, fans, what can they expect from you guys? What can they look forward to?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
No, it's Powerfest. So when it comes to the cosplay portions and as the contest, and what can the fans expect from you guys as cosplayers and as judges, just overall, what kind of time can they expect?
Yeah, no pressure for anybody that's coming, especially for the contest. This is all just for fun, come and have a great time. There will be prizes and things like that. And I'm gonna be adding a cash prize as well for the adults.
Oh shit!
So
Breaking
yeah.
news! You heard it here first.
Yeah. Um I know some of us will be having booths, so I will be selling things. I don't know about the others, but
Well, you guys all have the option to. I mean, that's, if that
yes.
hasn't been clear yet.
Yes. I don't know for certain if they are, but I know for a fact I am. So yeah, I will be selling different things, Sanrio stuff, prints of me, arts of me, and I will be selling my friend's art. She sells stickers and different prints of like different people and things like that. So yeah, I would hope that you guys stop by to check out the art.
Um, well, okay, I'm not gonna be a judge, but I'm gonna be there. And I'm gonna hopefully maybe I was thinking of selling art maybe if I want to. But for sure I was thinking of pulling up in a really cool cosplay. I don't want to announce it yet because I want to be a surprise. But definitely I wanna go back just so I can also like make some more friends there. My biggest thing for this year is I just want to meet more people. Like I feel like I've been missing out a lot and I'm always just like struggling just to con crunch. So the biggest thing like that you'll expect me is I'm gonna be super friendly because I just really want to like meet more people. I want to take more pics of people. That's like the biggest thing I want to do for this upcoming con.
Awesome.
So for me, I'm actually partnering with a friend of mine. She goes by Mothra Kaiju. She sells art, but she's gonna kind of
Oh,
help
I know
me.
her. She's cool.
Yeah, yeah, super cool. She's gonna help me with like kind of like branding me a little bit because I had some opportunities recently. I'm working with like Canadian cosplayers to do like a Street Fighter collab and stuff like that. So I kind of want to get my name out. We're gonna work together to sell some stuff and all that. But as far as like the contest and all that stuff, again, first time, very excited. Trust me, there's nerves for me too, and all that. But again, we're gonna judge based off of hard work, and that's for sure.
I will try to see and understand how boots work, firstly. I'll see how, if I want to, just because, well, this is my first time, judging, so I don't want to get overwhelmed. But I am all about it, about coming to have fun. Like, I don't want anyone to come and be all nervous or anything. Like, you should come. We're all here ready to talk, have fun. And I honestly, so I have this cosplay coming up for Anime Mundo, and I'm thinking of using it for, well, here. It's gonna be Shadow.
Awesome.
Yeah. I know I
The
cannot wait to
panel
take
approves.
pictures with everybody. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be like kind of like the complete opposite of my first cosplay. It's gonna be, we got a little bit of hair, but it's gonna be up. We got light, bodysuit. We have the long, like, I think it's like leather. I don't know what it's all shiny, but it's like that pleather. It's gonna be up to here, up to my thighs, I mean, sorry. I'm gonna be fully shadowed out, but female version. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I wanna see what other people are trying to bring, Not only am I excited, I'm excited to see what other people are excited to bring. So
I can't wait to see that. I'm so excited.
we'll take photos.
Please.
A lot of
Yeah,
photos.
everyone,
Not
please
worry.
bring your cameras.
Yeah.
Take pictures. Hashtag Southwest Powerfest. What are you guys? The hashtags you guys use for your anime stuff? Like,
I use simple hashtags like hashtag cosplay, hashtag El Paso cosplay, things
we
like
go.
that can attract people locally, as well as like people from out of town. I've met a lot of cosplayers that aren't from Texas or even from the United States just by like being active and just talking to different people, especially on like TikTok. I've met a lot of people through TikTok.
Yeah, I would say the same. Honestly, TikTok, like you get everybody from there. I remember like the last con I went to, they were like, "Oh, aren't you like the Daisy that I saw there?" I'm like, "I don't know how you noticed, but okay, cool." Yeah. Yeah, I would say biggest hashtag you should want to use is always put like the convention you're at, and then like I always do that. I'm always doing like El Paso Comic Con, and then like you'll see like only a few people. So maybe we'll have a lot for this one because it's still new, but like maybe we'll like have a lot like so we can build it so like people can like check it out and everything.
Yeah, so on Instagram, you could collab with the convention, and a lot of times that gives you like some more traction and stuff like that onto your cosplays. Some of the bit, I mean, obviously, hashtag your characters,
Obviously,
hashtag the studio, or
Yeah.
like say it's a show, hashtag the studio, hashtag as much as you can. Honestly, it helps. Um, but as far as like just like getting yourself out and all that stuff, I need to do more reels. I need to do more videos and stuff. I feel like
I know, me too.
I need to start getting out of onto different social medias and stuff like that. And just take those opportunities, like sometimes this might be like a little nerve-wracking and all that, but networking and all that is always fun.
It is. Without networking, I mean, you guys wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. So I mean, it's been a lot of fun so far.
What was the question?
And promoting the anime side, like what hashtags you guys use? Because obviously our hashtag is Southwest Powerfest, but I was
I
being more
see.
specifically for the. It's like I'm more familiar with the comic side, so I'm trying to learn more about the anime. So
I noticed I got like a lot of attraction on TikTok. TikTok is very good for any type of networking. I use a lot of like For You page, that, and then I use obviously cosplay, cosplayer, the character. I haven't thought about using like the studio and all that stuff. So the more you learn, I love that. Um, but when I do post on Instagram, I don't use too many hashtags. It's kind of like I guess whoever sees it, it's like hashtag this is for y'all. I'm just kidding. No, but I will definitely I'll be hashtagging a lot when I come as Shadow. Not only that, like I cannot wait to take photos with all these people. It depends on how many people show up, but I cannot wait to see what they have. I'm gonna take photos. I'm gonna hashtag everything, everything.
yeah,
That's it though.
I encourage everyone bring your cameras, take pictures. It's a Comic-Con and concert in one. We got 13 bands. We got the cosplayers, the contest. We got some lucha libre. We got fire dancers, a belly dancer, all kinds of food vendors. What was that? The mermaid, yes. New Mexico mermaids will be there. I thought you almost have to say something.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we're passing the mic here
Yeah.
all over the place.
That's good.
I passed away.
Is there anything else you guys want to add before we take off? Or
Other than that, I guess just to promote pages and all that stuff.
oh yeah,
I
drop the
go.
socials.
Yeah, so my social, I mainly just use Instagram. I'm gonna soon use TikTok. Only have 2 videos uploaded on there. So I'm still not promoting that one yet, but right now it's at JTaps34 is my Instagram. And again, look out for some really cool projects and videos that are gonna happen on Instagram. And again, feel free to say hi, take pictures with me. I'm open to pictures, so feel free with that.
What kind of pictures? I'm kidding. Family event. I'm kidding.
We'll talk later.
Whoa.
Okay, back to it now, guys. Please go see me on Saturday and Sunday at Fusion Tune in Albuquerque. It's gonna be my first convention outside of El Paso, so I'll get to see what it's like, and I'll get a glimpse of how it is. If they have any competitions, I want to watch. I want to get that gist. First time through everything. I haven't seen it here, like the judging or anything, but I do have friends who came and like versus as well as who judged the convention. So I kind of have, I have some mentors that I can reach out to. But please go to Fusion Tune. I'll see you there.
Well, drop your socials real quick. How can
It's
they reach you?
Reina. I am Serena.0W0 on Instagram and TikTok. It is trippy.serena. I do have a lot of my Jinx videos on TikTok if you want to see my first cosplay.
Kiligatsu, what do you got for us?
Oh shoot. Okay. So before I mention my socials, I do want to mention to everybody that's hearing this when it comes to cosplay, don't ever feel like you have to be a certain way, you have to be like a certain size thing, whatever. Just go for it, because you're gonna feel that like burden that you never did in the end, and it's gonna like haunt you. And I want everybody to know that you can cosplay whatever you want. I mean, obviously it's nothing bad, but like as long as it's something that you know like makes you happy and you're not forced into doing it, like just go for it. Just be happy. Like that's the biggest thing I want people to do. Like when they go to the cons, when they go to this upcoming con, like just be yourself, be happy, take pictures and enjoy yourself. Don't let anybody bring down your day. Don't let anybody bring you down. Like you are supposed to be you in that cosplay. At the same time as you're being the character, you're also being you. So that is my biggest thing that I want to say. And you can find me on TikTok. I'm starting to post a little bit more. It's actually, let me pull it up because I forgot it. I'm not going to remember. So give me like 1 second.
I just want to piggyback on what you said real quick. I agree 100%. And Rock House, we got metalheads, wrestlers, cosplayers. We're all a bunch of geeks and weirdos, just different shades and colors, pretty much.
We're all just gonna come together.
Yeah. So it's at Darlene_Black_Swan. And then my social media is on Instagram and it's Killer_Galaxy12. Those are my main ones where you'll find me doing my cosplay stuff.
And Miss Lexi?
Hello. One thing I want to say is be respectful to all the cosplayers there. Before taking photos of people, make sure you ask permission. Don't touch people without their consent. Things like that. For the kids, I want them to know that they don't need to feel pressured to get on the stage and show their cosplays. We're not here to judge in a judgmental way. We're here to see your cosplays and see how well you did it. And we just want to have fun. We're going to have fun. No pressure, again, to anybody that joins the cosplay contest. You know, everybody's here for fun, especially with like the metalheads and everything. Like, it's awesome to bring so many people together to enjoy one event. I'm looking forward to this. You can find me soft.lexi with 3 eyes at the end.
On Instagram?
Yes, on Instagram.
And like you said, very well put, by the way. Yeah, cosplay is not consent. Yeah, still pose and take pictures, but ask for permission. Don't just grab someone and take a selfie. That's
And
common sense, but a lot of people don't possess that.
Yeah, and if anything happens, feel free to talk to somebody about it. We're all here.
Yeah, talk to me, talk to Danny, talk to anyone. We don't play that shit.
Yes. We're here to help you out. I promise we're here to help you out. We do not want to make you feel like you're not welcome. And yeah, like it's all about having fun, guys. We don't want any negativity. We're going to bring all this love and we want you to bring your love too.
So before we take off here, September 20th, Southwest Powerfest. $15 advance online, $20 at the door. Cosplay contest, 13 bands, lucha libre, fire dancers, mermaids, a belly dancer, a bunch of food trucks and other vendors, cosplayers selling their art, their 8x10s and whatever else they got up their sleeves. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being a part of this event.
Thank you guys. Bye.